Hello everyone, how's it going? I'm WoWcrendor, and today I'm joined by Nixxiom, but we're not fishing.
We're not fishing.
Yeah, we're not fishing.
I'm trying to keep this fire alight at the moment. He's just sitting there being lazy.
Well,
That's all.
we're in Dunmorrow, and I decided, I didn't want to do an interview thing, but I wanted to chill out, so I was like, what if we did camping with Crendor? Right?
Yep.
It's like fishing with Crendor, but it's camping with Crendor. It's just chilling out instead of being interviewed.
Literally chilling out. This guy, when we were talking about, okay, where are we going to do this? He was like, dude, it's cold as hell, across the U.S. right now. We should just do it in Dunmorrow. It's like, all right, we can do that. So literally chilling out.
Speaking of which, you're like on the East Coast. So does that mean you're getting snow and cold when you're normally not getting snow and cold?
We do get snow here in North Carolina, but it's pretty rare. I mean, it's not rare. It's kind of like every year if you flip a coin, you got like a 50-50 chance of seeing snow. And if you do see it, then you got a 50-50 chance. It's either going to be a little bit of snow, like an inch, not even, or it's going to be like maybe 5 inches or more. And you're probably only going to see it once a year. There's no snow where I live. Some people a little further north in North Carolina have talked about seeing snow, but I haven't seen nothing, unfortunately. All right, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
So
they turned on the news and the weather channel and all that, and they're like, super winter blizzard hitting everyone, and they're like, this is insane. And they show the guy standing out there just getting hit by water and ice and snow, and he's like, I'm bracing the cold. It's just,
let's see. I actually am curious, what is around me weather radar wise.
Yeah.
Oh look, literally nothing. Not one cloud, not one green pixel of rain anywhere.
Oh my god.
Gosh. Please. I just want snow. Winter storm my ass.
Was it how cold is it?
Where I live is currently, what did it say? It is 19 degrees Fahrenheit, and for you EU friends out there, that is -8 degrees Celsius. So, yeah, it's cold, but I like it.
Here in Chicago, we've had a string of what?
Why are there flowers underneath me?
Why are there?
Is that a secret artifact thing? What here? The healing staff? If you stand still long enough, it makes flowers beneath you?
It must be. Just sit there again. Sit there again.
I'm just gonna sit still. Okay. I did not know this.
Yeah, here we've had a string of under 10 degrees for
great
11 days in a row, which is fun for a few days, and now it's at the point where it's you go outside, and if you're out there for 10 minutes, you get frostbite. And you're like, all right.
But you have a beard.
Well, yeah, I got a beard, but your hands are still cold.
Yeah, well, put them in your pocket.
That's what I do. Put them in my pocket.
I love the cold. Do you have snow?
It did snow, but it hasn't snowed recently.
Oh, okay. But is there snow on the ground?
Yeah, there's snow on the ground. It's just after a while, the snow becomes slushy ice garbage.
Yeah, of course.
And it just gets toxic with car fumes and everything. I even saw a thing there don't try to catch snow in your mouth if you're near traffic, because it'll pollute it, and you're probably eating toxins. It's
dude, every time I catch snow in my mouth, I always think that. I'm just like, acid. Delicious. And then I smile and I look over the horizon, and Al Gore just gives me a little wink and a nod. I was like, thanks, Al Gore.
It's also in the food. I'm telling you. It's what was I even talking about? Oh yeah, the cold and the snow.
Yeah, the cold. And beards and everything. It's cold, man. It's cold. My puppies. I put sweaters on them when they go outside now.
Oh really?
Yeah, they have happy little sweaters. Yeah, dude. My mommy, she started the trend. She bought them little dog sweaters. And I was like, Mom, those dog sweaters are stupid. Actually, they're adorable. And I'm like, okay, I guess I'll put them on. So, Or if they're outside for like a little while, like over maybe 30 minutes, I'll put little sweaters on them, and they love it. They'll run around and slide around. I have a little doggy pool in my backyard, and like it's full of water, and so it's just totally frozen to like climb on it and like slide around on it and stuff. They just can't understand. They're trying to like lick up the water, but they can't. So it's great. I go out there and sit with them because I like the cold.
I like.
But that's just me.
Like I don't.
Flowers.
Oh, they do grow. They just randomly blossom, even in the ice cold.
It plays a sound effect for me.
Yeah, I heard that. It's like it's like entangling roots.
Yeah. Oh, look, they're still growing, but very slowly. Cool.
That's actually really cool.
Blizzard. I like it. Do more stuff like that.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I really like spring.
Ugh.
But I like it mainly because I like rain. I like rain a lot, and I don't like when it's hot rain. But in spring, it's a nice like 50-degree, 60-degree rain, and that's like my ideal weather. I would love 50 to 60-degree rain, which I know a lot of people are like, come to England then. That's all we have. It's like, all right, except that.
Rainy.
Except I don't know. I guess there's like it's like that in Seattle too, like Washington.
The only thing I don't like about winter is I can't go mountain biking, and that's it.
Yeah, it's true.
Everything else is great. Just like the other day. Well, it wasn't the other day. It was actually Christmas. You know, my mom and my grandma left, and I was like, you know what? I'm just here. You know, I'm chilling out in my home. So I went out in the backyard. I got a nice little fire pit, and I started me a little fire. I made me some homemade hamburgers, and it was freezing cold that night. And I just sat by the fire with my puppies, and like the 12 degrees it was that night. Just ate my like steaming hot hamburgers, and I smoked a cigar, and it was great. Loved every second of it.
That sounds like a relaxing night.
It was it was just me and the dogs, and it was, you know, just nice and quiet.
It's just like this, right by this fire.
I like how one of my flowers, if you look at the rock right in front of me, it's like spread
up
the rock a little bit. It's like the rock is a part of the terrain texture or something.
It's like spreading into the fire.
Yeah, let me just kind of scoot a little forward. My feet are a little cold anyway, so my feet are literally in the fire.
I wonder if it stops at some point or if it keeps going.
I don't know.
Just
I'm a druid of the flame, so it's cool. No, I'm pretty sure it stops.
Yeah.
It probably would have stopped when I'll see what happens.
So, I think we've talked about weather enough. Let's talk about this.
Yeah, we answered that "How's the weather over there?" question.
Nice. It's cold outside, huh? Why does somebody like? That's such a common like answer or like question to bring. I guess because it's a relatable thing everybody can talk about, but
yeah,
it's one of those things where it's so overused.
Yeah. Oh, we were just talking about it because of the fact that we're doing some winter camping right now, yo.
Yeah. Exactly.
So,
what are you gonna say? 2018. All right, new year. We're a few days into the new year. Yeah. So I'm curious as to like what you're gonna do with your channel or your Twitch or whatever you plan on doing for the new year.
Mm-hmm.
And just we can compare and see what we're doing, if it's gonna be like some similar stuff, or if like you're focusing more on Twitch over YouTube, or if you're focusing more on YouTube over Twitch, or what are you doing?
Let's see. So first thing I'll say is, man, 2017 flew by.
Mm-hmm.
Like, goodness gracious, it just flew by so fast.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like, I don't know, but lately, for me personally, it just seems like time is flying by for me.
Yeah, I mean that too. Especially in the past, I'd say like 4 years.
It feels like, to me, it feels like just yesterday we were like electing the president, and it's like, oh my gosh, now we're in 2018. Like, I know. Time is just flying by for me. Like, good lord, never felt time passing by this fast before in my life. But I don't know, maybe I'm just having a lot of fun. But everything is pretty normal. Anyway, 2018. So I actually have a video coming out on my channel. I don't know if it comes out tomorrow or if it's like in a few more days. I think it's in a few more days. Yeah, it is. I'm looking at my calendar, so it won't be out for a little while. This video will come out first.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll elaborate more in that video, and I'll talk more about 2017 and everything. But in 2018, I have a number of things that I want to do online, in regards to like growing my channel and also my Twitch. There are the flowers. One of the things I've been there's one thing that I've been wanting to do over on my Twitch channel that I used to do, and then when I started taking care of when I was taking care of my mother and my grandmother, I stopped doing it, and I haven't done it since. And I used to do a lot of giveaways over on my Twitch channel.
Mm-hmm.
I would give away like mounts and pets and everything, like off the Blizzard store, and whatever. Sometimes I even, like, when Dark Souls 3 came out, I gave out copies of Dark Souls 3 to like my viewers.
Oh,
And
wow.
I haven't done that in a while, and I've actually started doing that again. And as not just a way of growing the channel, obviously, because I mean, come on, like when people see, oh shit, giveaway in the title, they're gonna come watch. But it's also my Twitch channel grew a good bit in 2017. Got a good bit of subscribers and stuff. I mean, I'm nowhere close to maybe you or Asmongold. I mean, Asmongold, good lord.
Yeah,
But
Asmongold's like one of the top Twitch people, like overall, probably.
Dude, he's big dick. Like,
yeah,
like he went big dick on Twitch. Like, good lord, I'm nowhere close to that. But I mean, I'm good. Like, I'm good, and I want to kind of resume that giveaway tradition and kind of give back a little bit. So that's been one of my, like, 2018. Like, I want to do this year. I want to do more giveaways. Not every day, obviously, because I'm not made of money. But whenever I can, whenever I'm like, I'm feeling like giving away a mount today or a pet or something to some of the followers or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's one thing on Twitch. That'll be a good way for me to interact with the viewers. It'll be a good way for me to grow the channel at the same time. And yeah. When it comes to YouTube, I want to focus a bit more on YouTube, though. A bit more than I did last year. I actually just changed my Twitch schedule as of yesterday, and I announced it today on Twitch that I'm only going to be streaming Monday through Friday instead of every single day. And the only reason why is I kind of just need those 2 days to work on videos. I just need them I'm not distracted by a few hours on Twitch. I can just sit back and drink my hot chocolate and work on my Machinima videos and all that stuff. So yeah, so I've changed my Twitch schedule. I want to focus more on YouTube. I want to start delivering more news related content on my YouTube channel. And but I want to put my own spin on it, because I can't do a video where it's just like, if some of you guys have seen my video, the whole Silithus quest line and the PTR thing. You might I don't know if you watched that, probably not. But
I did see I saw the thumbnail for it, but I didn't actually watch it.
Okay, that's fine. I don't blame you. But like, it's like a little news update video. Like, oh yeah, this is the quest line that's coming up, but I want to put my own little Nixxiom style onto it. So it's supposed to be a funny video. Like, it's funny. Like, I'm not just saying like you're gonna go from point A to point B and do this. I'm saying, your faction commander thinks you're a useless degenerate, and so he's gonna tell you to go kill bugs. And you're gonna kill 10 of them like the lazy, stupid, worthless piece of shit that you are. So I'm just like kind of silly with it. If you've ever seen any of my philosophy was those true story of blank videos that I do, take that concept and just apply it to like some upcoming quest lines or features. Just explain them in a very silly and stupid way.
Yeah.
But at the same time, explain it. Like, you'll be able to see and follow what's happening.
Yeah, so it's just adding like some comedy to the news, essentially.
Yeah, I mean, my channel is a comedy channel. I mean, I've tried to kind of like step away from the whole comedic thing, but it's what people expect out of me. And truth be told, I'm very comfortable in that territory.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm going to be doing more videos like that. I think they're fun. They're enjoyable to make. They're quick to make. I would like to make more real life videos. Definitely. I need to make that glorious camping vlog that you and everybody keep asking me to make.
Gotta do it.
Gotta make that second camping vlog. So that if my friend Tate, if you don't want to go up to the mountains and go like whatever, I might just talk to my friend Kevin, who literally lives in a tent. He lives in a tent in the woods.
Wait, what?
And
Hold
yeah,
on.
I have a friend. His name is Kevin.
Right.
And he works as a software engineer for I don't know what bank he works for. Or no, it's not bank. What am I talking about? I'm thinking of somebody else. I'm thinking of my friend Aaron. He works for a company as a software engineer, and he makes a lot of fucking money, but he does not give a shit, so he just lives out in a tent in the woods. And he just like saves all of his money, and I mean, he just buys food and like anything he needs. But he's like, yeah, I don't need a house. I like to live out in the woods. And I was like, nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know how much he makes. I want to say he probably makes somewhere in the territory of maybe like maybe 9 or 10K a month.
Yeah.
And he just
lives
in a tent.
in a tent.
He just lives in a
Oh
tent.
my
And I
God.
was like, I love it. So he just lives out in the woods, like, you know, just on his own, on his friend's property. So I'll just be like, yo, can I like go camping like out in this big forest on your friend's property? I was like, go camp on the other side of the river or something. He's like, yeah, sure, dude. Because I've never actually been out there before. So he's kind of a new friend. I only met him like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So he hasn't even been to my house yet. But one day we meet at my friend Mike's house and hang out all the time.
That's really cool.
But I'll make that camping vlog. Don't worry, it's coming. I'll go sleeping in the 12-degree weather. You know, it'll be great. I'll have a great time.
And you get picked up by the Discovery Channel, and you'll have to be naked and afraid.
Dude, I wouldn't be afraid though. It would be naked and completely content. Naked and content.
Not as dramatic as they'd like.
Hey guys, it's me, just chilling. Just chilling. Like, just big old smile on my face. Like, yeah, having a good old time. It's like totally naked, you know? But, yep, more content on the channel. I want to try to grow my YouTube channel throughout the year. I really want to try to hit 500,000 subs by the end of the year. I don't know if that's possible, but we will see. I want to try. It's kind of like a little goal of mine. I really want to hit that, and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna try to focus a bit more on the content on my channel that seems to get the most amount of attention. Which I tend to just kind of release things however I want. Like, I'm like, I feel like doing this, and I feel like doing that. Even if it's not going to get any views, I don't really care. I do this for fun at the end of the day. But I've definitely been getting a lot of comments over not just 2017, but many years. Like, oh, Nixxiom, like, make more true story of, make more top 10s, like, make more of this kind of video. And, you know, if you're a YouTuber, you can see very clearly what videos of yours people are most interested in.
Yeah.
And I want to provide more of those, like, most interested in videos, I guess, throughout the year.
Yeah, I think there's 3 main metrics people look at if you're a YouTuber to determine, like, should I make more of this, or like, do people like this? And that's either views. Views is probably not like top one.
Yep.
Then there's the like to dislike ratio, which obviously if a lot of people dislike something, you're gonna be like, I don't know, all right. And then for me, it was just like, if I enjoyed making that thing, I wouldn't even care if it got views or not. I would just make it just because I wanted to do it.
Oh, I mean, my subscribers, I mean, if you're a subscriber to me, you are not escaping those tin whistle tutorial videos. Like, let me say, it gave me some great pleasure. Okay, I did my tin whistle tutorial video on my channel, and I went on YouTube, and sometimes I'll go on YouTube maybe like once or twice a month, and I'll type in Nixxiom and like filter by uploaded this month, and I'll see if anybody's stealing my videos or something.
Oh yeah.
You know, just copyright, blah blah. And I, you know, of course, I'll see videos where people have used me as like a tag, and I'll see these videos of people sometimes reacting to my videos with their friends. Those are really enjoyable to watch. People are doing like the Skyrim challenge on their channel, or the Lord of the Rings challenge. That's a great honor. Thank you guys very much for that. But I saw this one video. I don't know your name, buddy, but I left a comment on your channel. A guy watched my tin whistle tutorial and actually played the song that I taught in my tin whistle and recorded him playing it. And you still need some practice, my friend, but you're starting to get it. You're starting to get it. But yep, so I'm gonna be recording a new tin whistle tutorial video soon, because let me tell you, Like I care about what you guys want, I do, but at the same time, you're gonna have to deal with what I want at the same time, and I want to make more little silly music videos, so deal with it.
Yeah. Well, I like when you do those types of things too, just because to me it's almost ASMR in a sense,
yeah,
just
dude.
like hearing the sounds, hearing up.
Yeah, dude. I got my dude. I always have this thing in my pocket.
You just bring it wherever you go, so you can just
Ever,
bust out the tunes.
Yeah, dude.
You're at the movie theater,
Yeah,
grocery
dude,
store.
I always carry my tin whistle with me, because you never know when you need a tin whistle.
It's
Like
true.
you just never know. Because like, dude, I'm telling you, like sometimes I'll be out in public walking around, and I'll be like chatting to like a hot babe, okay, and
Yeah.
she'll be like, "Oh, what's that thing in your pocket?" And I'll be like, "Oh, that's just my tin whistle." And I'll be like, "You want to see it?" And she's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "All right." I take it out and I just like bust out like a mad riff for her, and she's like, "Whoa, that's great."
All right.
And
All
that's
right.
how I nailed all my Tinder dates.
Let's say right now,
Okay.
I'm a hot babe, and I'm like,
Okay.
hey, lay some riffs on me.
Oh, you want to hear a tin whistle song?
Yeah.
Let's say, messed up
Nice.
one note, but that's okay.
That's all right. I feel like I went back to the medieval ages for a bit.
Yeah, dude. Did you watch that one tin whistle tutorial video I did?
I did watch that.
Yeah, I'll play that song real fast.
All right.
Here we go. There you go.
Bravo. Bravo.
There you go. There's your
Bravo.
ASMR.
Bravo.
Crendor likes his ASMR.
Whoa, the rabbit joined us. He's leaving. I do love my ASMR.
Yeah, I don't get it, but he likes it.
Well,
Right.
let me tell you about my 2018 then, because it actually includes ASMR.
Okay, yes. Perfect. Because I was just about to ask you. Now tell me. It's your turn.
All right. So first, I'm going to ask you about ASMR. So have you ever
Okay.
tried listening to it?
Yes.
And you just don't get it, or you don't get any like feelings
It-
or any relaxation or anything?
It made me feel weird. Like someone was too close to me.
Well, did you listen to one of those where they're like, hello, how are you doing today? Where
Yes.
be?
Yeah, like even that is like, dude, get away from me. Like you're a little too close.
And then they do like,
Or they like they'll like do like these they'll like rub their hands together like really close to the mic, or they'll start like scratching the mic or something. I
Yeah.
don't even know. Like I'm like, stop. It makes
See.
my brain feel weird.
Well,
Not a
maybe.
good kind of weird.
Well, I get a good kind of weird.
Okay.
So maybe it's just different strokes for different folks.
Well, yeah.
You know. So
Well, yeah.
I love ASMR. Some of my favorites are tapping. I love something like that, like a tapping.
What are you even doing right there?
I'm just tapping on this remote thing.
Oh, okay. With your
Or
finger?
even, yeah, like this
Okay.
water bottle, like
Okay.
something like that. I love nail tapping.
Okay.
It's just, that's spicy. And then there's some other sounds I like. Even this fire sound right here.
Yeah.
I like
I love
that.
the sound of fire.
Yeah.
Fire
there's
is
a
like
lot
a
of,
primeval sound. I love it.
Yeah. I love keyboard typing. If you ever just listen to keyboard typing, those are some good ASMR things.
Yeah.
You essentially just gotta find what your sounds are that you like. I love the scalp massage sound. I don't know if you've heard that. It's like
No. I've had one of those head orgasm machines on my head before. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
I
I
was
know
like,
those.
I don't like that. Get that thing off me.
Yeah, it's I don't know. It's one of those things where I've always enjoyed it. I'm not actually into the talking though. I'm not a big like hello, How are you? Like I've only found one channel, maybe like two that I've actually liked them talking on. One was it was just this tiny Asian girl, and she's like, "Today we're going to make pancakes." And I was like, "All right."
All right, we're gonna make pancakes.
Then he just like, you make pancakes. Yeah, it's pretty relaxing. It's one of those things where I put it on a lot to help me focus. It's weird, like listening to that. It doesn't even relax me, it kind of relaxes me, but it helps me just focus on what I'm doing. So like if I'm writing or if I'm editing, I'll put that on, and it just helps me work better.
Oh, dude, I know exactly what you mean. Like, there's some people give me shit for this because they just don't get it. But I listen to a lot of dark ambient music. I don't know if you've ever listened to like dark ambience, but I really enjoy like there's this one song, and I guess it's sort of like ASMR.
Yeah.
Where it's my favorite dark ambient. Obviously, I can't recreate the sound, but it's the central noise is a man walking on leaves the entire time, like in a forest, and that sound like mixed with the like very dark music, very slow melody in the background. It really just, I don't know, it makes me feel a feel. It's like I delve deeper into my subconscious, and I can see like, I don't know, it's almost spiritual, dare I say.
I'd say that's a form of ASMR.
Yeah,
it's an auditory like response.
Yeah, I mean, it's also like I've had this conversation about classical music. Like, I very much enjoy classical music, and I love how like people that don't listen to classical music a lot might not understand this, but classical music, I love how just there's no words and there's no picture, but you can envision what the composer was seeing in his or her mind through the music. And like the music tells a story, and I find it to be very interesting. Like sometimes me and my friends, my fellow poets, will listen to some classical music together, and at the end of it I'll be like, okay, I want everybody to say, what story did you just envision in your mind throughout that song? And sometimes it'd be like, oh, I envisioned a woman and she like lost her husband in a war. A person might be like, oh, I imagined a young boy whose father has passed away, and you'll see like the similarities. And I just find that fascinating. But go on, I need to plug in my headset though, because it's dying.
All right.
So 1 second.
All right.
Let's go stick it in, and okay.
Stick it in. There you go.
Just stick it in.
Stick it in.
Yep.
So yeah, it's I agree with that. I actually really enjoy classical music, certain classical songs. I'm a big fan of music without lyrics as well, which is why I've always enjoyed electronic music for that reason. I'm not the person who's like, woo, rave. But I've always been into just the synths and like the harmonics of like some songs, and like it has to have some sort of melody, because like there's this, like if I go through like an electronic radio station or something like on Spotify or Pandora or whatever people use, I like flip through, I'll like be like generic, and then you always like find one where you're like, whoa, this person like put some effort into this one, and like, it feels like you can feel how they felt making that song, and it's kind of the same thing you're talking about.
I've never been a big fan of electronic music. I've never found an electronic song that I could say that I've enjoyed, but I mean, you know this, but the people listening don't know this. I'm more of like an old-fashioned kind of person.
Yeah.
I always have been more traditional, very traditional. So like electronic music just doesn't sit well in my head. I mean, I've listened to some songs. I've been like, yeah, it's like a nice little beat, but I've never been like, I'm gonna put this and listen to this in my car. Like I've never gone that far before.
Yeah. I mean, that's just all personal preference anyway. Like some people like metal music, some people like rock, some people, it's whatever.
Yeah, of course. All right, so what does this have to do with the channel in 2018?
So anyway, yeah. I've been focusing on reviving my ASMR channel I made like 3 or 4 years ago when ASMR just started getting popular. And I was like, dude, I really like this. I'm going to make my own ASMR channel. And so I did. And I put up like 6 videos on it. And then
what's this called? What is your channel called?
it's Good Night Crendor.
Oh gosh. Good night. Good night, Crendor.
Good night, Crendor.
Good night, Crendor. I've never heard of this channel. Oh,
really?
Look at that avatar. Crendor helps you fall asleep. What?
Yeah.
God damn, your MS Paint thumbnails. Like, let's see. Relaxing keyboard typing noise. Let me listen to this for like 10 seconds.
All right.
Oh no, man.
You're not feeling it?
I don't know if I'm feeling it. I'm just like typing.
All right. Well,
keep going.
Again, it's just some people don't like it, some people like it. That's what it is. So yeah, I've been working on reviving that channel. I've been getting really into it because like I've always really enjoyed WoW ambient sounds as well. For example, the fire or the wind sounds right now. So I've been putting up like nature WoW sounds over there because I did it a few times on my main channel. There's always the people like, I don't want this to be uploaded here. This isn't a thing that I'd like. And I'm like, all right, fine. I'll put it on a different channel. So people that like that stuff.
Realize this was called your channel, mine. God. God damn it.
I'll still probably put up like another nature-y one in like a few weeks and be like, hey guys, if you like this, you'll like it on my other channel, just to cross promote.
There you go.
And I've also kind of made it into a place where I can ramble about stuff, but I do it in a very more monotone than I'm doing right now. It's more like, hey everybody, how's it going? Today we're going to talk about whatever I want to talk about. And I'm going to talk about sports because I'm really into sports. So I'm like, I've made one talking about the NFL playoffs. And then I'm going to talk about, I'm going to talk about some other sports. I'll probably ramble about just video game. Just like whatever I want to ramble about. It's kind of my place where I can just talk, and it doesn't matter if you care what I talk about because a lot of people just listen to it to relax. So I'm like, all right, that's fine. And then I'm probably gonna do some more ASMR-esque sounds of like. But the thing is, I'm gonna do sounds that I enjoy. I'm not just gonna be like some guy. I'll be like, do a clay jar, like hitting on that. I'll be like, no, I'm gonna do sounds that I want to do.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. So. That should be interesting.
There's one video I'll link you. Some of you friends might have seen this video circulating around if you enjoy your ambient background noises. Mm-hmm. I love this video. It's called Halloween Ambience, traditional jack-o'-lantern with dark forest sounds. And it's just a jack-o'-lantern in a dark forest, and you just hear like the woods in the jack-o'-lantern, like just the fire inside just crackling a little bit or waving in the wind. I listen to this shit all the time. Like I love listening to stuff like this. Just have it in the background, or listen to like a fireplace in like a house while it's storming, like those sorts of videos on YouTube.
Yeah. Oh my God. There's a point where I would every night fall asleep to Rain on a Tent.
I've seen those.
Yeah, it was like just hours of Rain on a Tent, and I would skip halfway through, and then just like let it play, and then I'd wake up and be like, "This is a good sleep."
Now, what you gotta do at some point is you gotta actually experience the real thing.
Yeah,
Rain on 10 is very enjoyable. I think so, anyway.
Mm-hmm. I just love rain. Love rain sounds, thunderstorms.
I prefer like I don't know if you've ever had this experience before, but I really enjoy walking in the woods after it's snowed. Like it's actually the main reason why I enjoy winter so much. I mean, I love summer and spring, great, fine, fantastic. But I like how quiet everything is in winter.
Yeah,
it's like everything is asleep. Like the trees aren't talking anymore, the woods aren't talking. It's just they're just waiting, and I like that.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, I did that when it snowed like a month or so ago. I went out and I was just walking around. It's just like you just hear like the crunch of the snow, and then it's like everything. What's cool about it too is everything's a bit brighter because the snow's reflecting like the moonlight or this like with any type of light there is, and so it almost looks like it's like daytime in a way. And so you're walking around, you're like, whoa, like I can just walk around, and like it reminds me of winter spring, which is obviously how they like made that zone, as they based it off that.
The best kind of experience that I would recommend to anybody that is kind of, I don't know, you want to delve into your senses a little bit. This might sound kind of scary to some people. It's not. You just got to go out there and do it.
Mm-hmm.
This is my favorite. Go out into the woods in the middle of the night, and preferably on like a bright moonlit night.
Mm-hmm.
And if it has snowed on the ground and it's in the winter time, like that's perfect. Like, just be out in the woods by yourself in the middle of the night, like walking in the snow and just feeling the cold on your face. It just illuminates all of your senses in a way I can't describe. Because I mean, you're out there in the woods, so like you naturally, you're out of your human comfort zone. So all of your senses are going to be elevated. It's a defense mechanism. It's totally natural. Your hearing is going to go up. Your sight, like your sense of smell, it's all going to go up. Especially if you're in like some legit forest, not some like 3 trees in a backyard. Is
that like your adrenaline?
It's a little bit. I wouldn't say adrenaline, because I don't think I don't know. I mean, maybe like your first time going out there, you might be like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. A bear's gonna kill me. But then after you realize like a bear is not going to kill you, hopefully, you're you kind of calm down, but you're still on alert.
Yeah.
You're watching where you're putting your feet, and it's just very, very enjoyable. I love that. It's one reason why I really want to go up to the mountains here pretty soon and hike on the Appalachian Trail for a few days with my friend Tate and enjoy like being up like way up in the mountains, like in the cold, because I know there's snow up there. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
So freezing to death up in the mountains would be awesome.
Well, I always like rain as well, because like when it rains, I'd also do that type of thing where I'd go on walks in the rain, like in the night, and it's just really quiet, and then all you'd hear is like the rain hitting everything, and then like I'd always just look up, let the rain hit your face, and it's a very like refreshing feeling.
I can just totally imagine you doing that. Like
my Jesus hair now.
With your Jesus hair. No, because Crendor, like in every picture I see of you, like your real life picture, you always have like this big happy smile. So I can just imagine you doing that big happy Crendor smile, like while looking up in the sky.
Yeah.
It's just the Crendor smile.
I remember in 4th grade, like a teacher put on my like thing. She was like, "What a smile." I was
what
like,
a smile.
What a smile. I was like,
pure bliss.
I guess so. It hides my anxieties.
You guys will never be as happy as Crendor happy in your lives. You don't understand. It hides my anxiety.
It hides my deep anxieties.
I was going to say it hides my deep levels of depression.
Well,
yeah.
I'm not depressed. But I do have a lot of anxiety.
Oh, yeah, we've talked about that.
Yeah, I think everybody has some level of anxiety, though.
Yeah, some people just more than others.
Yeah, and I think it's just sometimes your brain's just over worries. I think that's just part of his like survival mechanism anyway. Like your brain wants to overthink things, so it's gonna be like, all right, if this shit goes bad, like let's not do it. Like, why go over here if a bear could eat us? It's like, why fly here if the plane will crash? It's like it starts like doing that with everything, and you just need something to like either bring your mind down a peg, or you need to learn how to control your mind a bit better.
Yeah. Or you just need to learn to accept that some dangers are good for you.
Yeah, that's true too.
It's like it's scary to go to a gym for the first time, speaking from experience, but if you go, it's good. And you're like, oh, I had nothing to be afraid of. No one cares about me. No one's looking at me.
Even with traveling, like I just mentioned, it's like one of those things where I used to be like, I hated traveling. I still hate traveling. But I've traveled comparatively, like over 30 times, like to a bunch of places flying. Like I've been all over, and it's like you always every time you're like, oh god, this is awful, and then like it happens, and you're like, oh, it wasn't that bad. That's pretty fun. But then it goes away, and then you're like, all right, I don't want to do it again. It's just every time.
I love traveling. If you gave me a plane ticket right now, if you're like, oh yeah, you wanna come hang out? I'd be like, yep, I'll see you in a minute. Like, oh, I love it. Like, just get me out of here. Like,
I always compared mine to Bilbo Baggins in a way. Like, I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that
I
would
think you
be,
said that last time we
yeah,
hung out.
that would be my fantasy character. It's just like I love the comforts of home. I'm just like I love routine. I love having all my things around me. Like it's very relaxing. We got tea. We got like whatever. And then like let's go on an adventure. And I'm like, no, I don't want any adventure stuff. And then they like all right, and they all leave. And I'm like, well, I guess I'll go. And then you go, and you're like, wow, that was great. And then you come
Yeah,
back, and you're
course.
like, but I don't want to go on another one.
Yeah, and then you do, and you're like, wow, that was great. I don't want to go on another one.
Yeah. So
I used to be like that, but like now, like any opportunity I can find to, I mean, there are exceptions, but any opportunity I can find to get out of my comfort zone, I'm gonna probably take it. Or any my friend Kevin and me had this talk a while back. Not the Kevin that lives in the tent in the woods, a different Kevin. He was saying that I'm a very optimistic individual, and he was like, Thomas, he's like, even though you couldn't do it, if I said right now, hey, you want to run 20 miles like today, you'd be like, yep, let's go. And I was like, oh, you want to run 20 miles? So like, we can do it if you want. He's like, that's what I'm talking about. And I told this story on stream, and I was like, I enjoy putting myself in uncomfortable situations or challenging situations or just situations where I'm just not in control, because it always makes a good story.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I like that. Like, oh, run 20 miles. Like, it's going to be miserable. It's going to be like, I'm going to be dying the entire time, like sweating and like, oh, like collapsing and probably vomiting in somebody's yard somewhere. But goddamn, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to come back and be like, look what I did. I'm going to tell everybody.
Well, it's one of those things where it does make a great story because it involves just growing as a person. And that's why if you look at like most stories, they involve some sort of character getting out of their comfort zone or being put in a situation outside of it, and then they grow. And then it's like, that's why we enjoy those stories so much, even if they're predictable or tropey, because it's like, oh, a person grew because of an event that happened. I can relate to that.
Yeah, it's how you mature. Get out of your comfort zone. Just figure out who you are. You know,
I am a gnome mage.
I haven't. Yeah, unfortunately.
I didn't want to make a gnome, but I did it, and now I'm just so happy with the result.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. Okay. Tell me more about your channel in 2018.
Yeah,
what else are you going to do?
That's my ASMR.
Okay.
So I also, well, I'll do Twitch as well. So Twitch I've been doing a lot of, and I started doing more Twitch ever since, was it last year? Or maybe 2 years ago? I don't even remember at this point. It was either 1 or 2 years ago. I was like, I'm going to do a lot of Twitch. And so I started with that, and I've been really happy with Twitch. I like the community I got. It's just a chill community. There's a bunch of people, like, everyone that comes into the chat, they're like, there's a lot of people here, but, like, nobody's talking. And I'm like, yep, that's how we like it.
Yeah, it's my chat's really chill as well.
Yeah, I think that's the best type of chat to have. Like, a lot of people have chats where it's just constantly going, and there's the spam and the copy pastas and all that stuff, and it's like, every once in a while I think it's funny, but like for the most part I'm like, all right, let's just chill out, everybody.
Yeah.
But I guess that kind of fits in with whatever personality you have as well. Like, I'm already a pretty chill person when I'm talking and like playing games or doing whatever, and so I think that attracts those types of people that are into that type of thing. And so I've really enjoyed Twitch, because when I get off stream, like, and I play games, a lot of times I'm like, you know what, I am gonna stream this, because it's not extremely draining for me to stream like it is a lot of other people. And I think that's because when I stream, a lot of times I'll play games with friends, or like I said, I'm not trying to put on an act when I'm streaming. I'm not like, hello everybody, welcome to the stream, or anything like that. It's just like, all right, let's play Battlegrounds, let's play Hearthstone, and I'm like, oh, what the shit, dude, like that didn't, and you know, you're just having a good time. And that's what I like most about streaming, is it allows for that. And it's because of that I've kind of stopped let's playing everything. So like a lot of times I'll upload VODs of my stream. So I'll be like, hey, I played this game for 2 hours, and I want to do more of that, where I just try new games, and then I'll put the VOD of it on YouTube. Like I did that with South Park. I did that with what was that Lord of the Rings game? that came out?
Shadow of War.
Yeah, I did that with Shadow of War. So I've done that a few times. I think that's the best way to do it because it's kind of like you play it for a few hours, you check it out, and then you're like, hey, whoever wants to see me check out this game, here you go. And I also streamed it. It was just, it makes it a lot easier.
That's actually a pretty good idea. I like that idea.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite because I don't like actually uploading full VODs of my Twitch stuff, right? Because it's like, oh, here's an entire stream to watch. It's like, no, it's like, it's practically a Let's Play in that type of situation. So I really like doing that.
Yeah, I mean, me and Mookluk did something similar with Dark Souls 3 when I played Dark Souls 3 for the first time. That was the first ever Dark Souls. Well, not the first ever. I played the first Dark Souls a little bit. But the first one I was playing seriously, and Mookluk streamed it with me. He didn't help me. He just like kind of sat and backseat gamed a bit. Not like telling me what to do. He just would be like, oh, be careful, Nixxiom. Like, shut up, Mookluk. Like, and it would be nothing. Like, he'd tell me to be careful, and there'd be nothing there. And then, he'd act all casual, and then all of a sudden, a freaking huge thing would kill me or surprise me.
Yeah.
But I took that stream, and I took the 3-hour stream and cut it down to like a 15-minute video. But yeah, it's a pretty good idea. I like it. I have been wanting to do stream highlights, and an idea that I have that I've talked to my viewers about. I'll probably do the first episode maybe this month. I have a Twitch Discord channel. It's also a YouTube Discord channel if anybody from my YouTube channel wants to join it. And there's a specific text channel in the Discord called Clips, and it's just, I've told my viewers, like, hey, if something silly happens or I say something funny, like, clip it and just put it in that clips section. And then I'll go through the clips at some point, and I'll pick the really funny ones and take them and edit them together into a video that the viewers have selected, and then there you go.
Yeah, that's I've done that a few times actually, and I think it's probably one of the best things to do for Twitch highlights because it's like the clip system in general is just like, hey, get the best moments from the stream that you just watched, and so you do that, and you're like, oh, well, here they all are, and then you just throw them together, and it's just a great way to promote your Twitch without it just being like, hey, everybody, well, you should watch my Twitch channel because I'm funny.
Yeah. I'm a funny guy.
So yeah, that's just, I love Twitch, and then it also encourages just fan interaction and just talking to people and creating a community, and and then it's more direct support from fans themselves instead of being like that ad revenue. Hope for that ad revenue. And it goes up and down and everything. So it's just, I always like the Twitch format a bit more than YouTube because of that.
My Twitch channel is just me fucking with my fans the entire time. you know. But like some of them, like sometimes new people will come in and they like won't get it. Like or they'll be like, well, like what the fuck is Nixxiom talking about? Like I'll intentionally say things that are really like controversial. Not like nothing like crazy, but like
I know you mean.
I'll say things like, man, good thing I'm not a role player. Like, ugh, can you imagine being a fucking role player in this game? And people will be like, oh, excuse me, Nixxiom. Like, I'll have you know. And I mean, I used to be a role player in WoW. Or I'll like make fun of PvPers. Like, man, people that do battlegrounds are fucking stupid. And I'll be doing a battleground.
Yeah.
And or I'll like, there are of course the regulars on my stream, so I'll fuck with them, like Gamir. Like I mess with him all the time. He's like my top mod guy. And there's a few other people, but yeah, my stream is. If anybody has never watched my stream and is curious about it, my stream is just. It's usually 2 to 3 hours of the chat making fun of me and me making fun of the chat. And we have a good old time. Don't take any of it seriously.
Yeah. I think a lot of people take too many things too seriously now. Like, even with TB, like, I've been friends with TB for years, and then TB will be like, Crendor, you bloody idiot, and things like that. And people are like, why does TB invite Crendor on the podcast when he hates him so much? And I'm like, are you guys serious? Like, you realize it's like he's just joking around. Like I've been here for years. Like I've stayed at his house. Like, I've had dinner with him multiple times and realized it's like, I don't know.
Story.
It's just like that one guy in Reddit is like, I don't know. I hate Crendouche.
It's just jealousy. I mean that's all it is.
Well, yeah, a lot of it there's a lot of reasons. Like one of them is jealousy. One of them is just some people just don't like other people. And that's fine. Like there's plenty of YouTube people and Twitch people and whatever. Like I don't really like, but I'm not like I can't stand this person or whatever. But
no, I mean like yeah, I mean if I'm talking, yeah, I'm referring to those kinds of people.
Yeah,
like
I understand it.
If somebody has not given you a reason for you to like hate them, if someone has never like personally offended you in some way or treated you badly or whatever, like if there's just some dude uploading content on the internet, whatever it might be, whether it's a picture or videos or I don't know, like whatever it is he or she is doing, you just hate them just because you don't like their content, and it's just jealousy to me.
Yeah. Well, it's like this one person I was reading YouTube, and one guy was like, "Crendor, where's the WoW videos?" And then I was like, like
wherever they are.
I don't know. Maybe I'll make some soon. And he's like, "You're nothing without your WoW videos." And I was like, you know what? You're kind of right. Like they helped me get here, so I mean, you are right. I wouldn't be here without my WoW videos, and I don't know what I'd be doing. So maybe I would be nothing. But I had them, so I'm here. Yeah,
I mean, I get the same comments about my Machinima videos because my Machinima is what took me to where I am now. And in my next Q&A, I'm actually going to answer this question because it was a question on my new Q&A video. They were asking like, "Oh, why have you slowed down on the Machinima videos, Nixxiom?" It does reach a point, and you can probably relate to this. I know for a fact you can relate to this because we've talked about it. Where after you've made so many videos, you kind of just want to take a break.
Yeah.
You know, or just at least slow down.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like okay, like I've you know, like for me, I mean, you know, the type of like video editing I do with my Machinimas with model view or green screening, it takes a long time. It's you know, and people that haven't watched my behind the scenes videos of how those videos are made don't know that. I mean, making a 5-minute video can easily take 40, 60 hours. It takes a long time.
Yeah.
You know, after a while, you know, it's like, let me sit back. Let me just kind of take a breather and articulate some new ideas and find that inspiration again. You know.
Yeah.
I still very much enjoy making Machinima videos. I enjoy. Well, it's not the Machinima videos that I enjoy. It's the challenge of them. It's like a big project, and you work on it for hours and hours and hours, and you finally finish it, and you see people's response.
Yeah.
But yeah. So yeah, I've gotten those comments too. I've gotten plenty of comments. I actually got one of those comments just the other day on my Instagram. I was like, "Why?" It's like, "Oh, no one wants to watch you play music, Nixxiom. Like they just want to see the WoW Machinimas. Where are they?" And I was like, "They're wherever they are, man." All that said, I have a new WoW Machinima coming out in like a few days.
Well, it's always just the one person like nobody wants to see that, and then it's like there's other people like that was great. It's like, well, you've already disproved that some people do want to see that.
Go on.
I was gonna say with the getting tired of making WoW stuff, it wasn't even like getting tired of it. It was more so just like I felt like I just wasn't as motivated as I was. I felt like I had so many ideas and so many things. I was like, yeah, I'm going to make this and that. And then I made all of it. And I was like, all right, let's think up some new stuff. And then I did a lot of that. And then I was just kind of like, there's nothing else I really I'm motivated to make right now. Like people like make how to win at this. And I'm like, you know, like I don't really want to. Like I'm not passionate about that type of thing as I was with some of the other things. And then every so often I'll get like a jolt of like inspiration, like this last, what was it, the trailer for Antorus. I was just like, man, it'd be really funny if like he just stabs Nomi with his like big ass like sword when he drives it into Azeroth. And so I just made a Machinima in like a few hours. It was like 4 or 5 hours of just Nami getting stabbed by that sword, and I thought it was funny. And I was like, I don't even care if anyone likes it. I just think it's funny, and so I made it. Like I wasn't like, hey, I'm gonna make the money. Like I'm not, like I didn't just do it for that. It's just I wanted to make it because I felt it'd be funny. So I don't know.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I've done the same. I mean, I had my how-to series for the longest time. That was kind of like my love child, my love project. And I finished it only recently, I would say. Well, not like recently, but I finished it like within the past few months. Yeah. And I've released Machinima videos since finishing it. and that was kind of like my big mountain that I was kind of building. And then I finished it, and I was like, yeah, I finished that. And nowadays, when it comes to machinima videos, like if I do machinima videos, I want to focus a lot more on. I've talked about this on my stream and in some of my videos. I think so anyway. But I want to focus more on like Nixxiom and Mukluk and their like little adventures together, as opposed to videos where I take a subject in WoW, like let's say the warrior class, and I, introduce the noob to the warrior class. There's 3 jokes, and then there's like a punchline at the end, and then it's over. Like kind of following a kind of basic essay format. That's how I would describe the how-to series to people behind the scenes. Like, oh, there's an intro, then there's like 3 jokes, and then there's a conclusion. Or sometimes you can add a 4th or a 5th joke, whatever. Yeah. And I wanted to make more like, oh, Nixxiom and Mukluk just on a silly adventure, or doing something silly. My last machinima was collecting pets, and I really enjoyed that video because that video was a video for me. Like, that was just me just making a video that I really like. Everything. It was a machinima video that I really wanted to make because it involved killing children and killing small animals. Like, it was everything that I wanted to see in a WoW machinima video. It was like the exact opposite of an Oxhorn video, and that's exactly what I wanted. So, and it did. I mean, Nixxiom was like beating up children in the video. Like, I think that's hilarious. Like, some people might be like, oh, the audacity of this person. Like, man, fuck you. Like, I think that's hilarious.
Well, WoW machinima is one of those, it's a very odd, an odd field or whatever, like hobby or whatever you want to call it, because it's been around for a long time. Like, there used to be, like you said, there's Oxhorn, there's Mindflame, there was, like, everyone knows, like, Arcanite Reaper, like, all that with Illegal Danish. There was, there's like so many people, and then like I remember when I started and people were like, oh, it's dead, like it's not even worth getting into, and I was like, well, I'm gonna do it because I want to do it. And I think that's still the biggest thing, is like, if you want to do it, you just do it. Like, even if it's a hobby, if you're having fun, that's the point of the hobby, right? It's like you're learning a new skill, you're having fun doing it. And like every time you'd make a new WoW machinima type thing where you put all this effort into it, like writing and audio and editing and video and whatever that, and then you put it out, there's this like accomplishment feeling, like you just wrote a book or you made a movie, or like whatever. It's a very good feeling. You don't get that from many other videos because you don't have to put as much work into those.
Oh, definitely. Like, I would say for me, my least favorite video to make is like a top 10. Some of these big channels that like make top 10s nonstop, I don't see how the hell they do it. Like, it's I make, like, originally, like, I'm gonna be honest. I'll be honest. Originally, guys, top 10s are money grabbers on YouTube. Okay, like fun YouTube fact. Top 10s get a lot of views. They get a lot of attention because people are like, I want to see what's the number 1. Like like people like top 10s. I don't know why, but the human brain likes a top 10. And so, when I first started doing top 10s on my channel, it was when it was first growing, and I would make maybe like 1 top 10 a month, because, it just like kind of help boost my revenue to the point that, I could like pay my bills and stuff. Like, 1 top 10 a month, maybe 2. I never went like just nonstop making top 10s.
These people do it like daily, actually.
Oh yeah, dude. Like Lazy Peon, I think, made that mistake because back when he was a smaller YouTuber, he started making a lot of top 10s, and I think he ran out of ideas so quickly because of that, and that he eventually transitioned into other content. Hello Lazy Peon, if you're listening. but it's not just him. I mean, there's a lot of people, like, they kind of try to cash in on the top 10 gold mine, and they run out of ideas really quick. And maybe that didn't happen. Maybe you just wanted to do something different. I don't know, but that's my point. So I would do like 1 top 10 a month, maybe 2, and oh my god, even that was like, oh god, these videos are so boring to make. Like,
that's why I made pointless top 10, because I was like, there's so many top 10 lists, and it's like, what if I made one about grass? I was just like, how crazy could I get with this, of like trees, water, like, but then I started doing them, and I was like, there's some pretty cool stuff. Like, there's actually some pretty cool grass in the game. And so I actually started enjoying making them because I myself enjoyed going out into the world and exploring and finding stuff. And I wasn't just like, what's the next like top 10 list I'm gonna make? It was more just me going out and be like, oh, this would be a cool thing to do. Like, I looked at the ceilings and I was like, dude, I could do ceilings. There's a lot of ceilings nobody ever. And it was more just my curiosity of the world rather than trying to make some pointless or some meaningful top 10 list. But I guess everything's pointless in a way, which is, the main point.
What was the last like 10 video that I did? You're making me curious. It was that's actually a good question. Oh yeah, the coolest looking weapons in World of Warcraft. That was a pretty fun video to make. I did enjoy making that video.
Yeah, and I think it has to be stuff like that where you're actually kind of curious about what it is, not just like the top 10 like. I don't know, what would be a really bad one?
Top 10 best dungeons in World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
I think that's actually on my like future list to do, like the top 10 dungeons. I might have even done that already. I don't even know.
I actually think I've made dungeons.
Oh yeah, if I haven't done it, if I have done it.
Oh yeah, I did it recently.
It was boring, and if I haven't done it, it's gonna be boring. You did it recently, really?
I did it pretty well. I broke my own rules because it was oh god, there's my voice. I did it because I was just like, oh no, I'm just gonna put together a list of my favorite dungeons. Like most of them were just Zool blank, like Zul'Farrak, Zul'Gurub, and I was just like, I like this one. It's pretty neat.
Let's see what you put as number 1. Don't tell me.
I won't tell you.
You better have picked. What the fuck is this? Is it Karazhan?
Yeah, Karazhan.
Oh, the new Karazhan. I'm like, Crendor, Karazhan's a raid.
Yeah, the new Karazhan. Okay. Well, some people were still like, Crendor, it's a 5-man raid. I'm like, no, it's a dungeon. All right.
A 5-man raid? What the fuck are you talking about? Let's see. Hold on. Did you put the best dungeon ever on here? I'm scrolling through. Let's see. Is this no? Ragefire Chasm. You high? Okay.
I like Ragefire Chasm because it was one of the first dungeons I ever did.
Where is Skullomance?
Skullomance.
Don't. Dude, Skullomance is the best dungeon in WoW. Classic, the updated one. It's so spooky.
Well, I'd put Skullomance probably like 11 or 12. Because I do like Skullomance. Old Skullomance. I remember getting my ancient bone bow there.
Dude, people are in for such a culture shock when they hit those classic dungeons, and I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh my way to the bank. Like, it's gonna be so good. Especially, dude, like, oh my god, the first time I did Skullomance, or Stratholme is worse than Skullomance.
Oh yeah, Stratholme is a thing of its own.
God bless the healers. Like,
I know
those crazy like debuffs the undead put on you that make you like take what it's been years since vanilla, like 90% less healing, and it lasts for like 10 minutes. You're like constantly dispelling like every mob hit. Like, oh god, oh dude, they're in for a great time. They're just in for a great time. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess what were we even talking about? I guess we got into top 10s.
We're just talking about, top 10s and different kinds of videos, 2018, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
so that's why I got into making top 10s. It was just, I enjoyed making pointless ones. But I guess, in a way, they've almost become not as pointless.
Yeah.
But only every so often. I still made top 10 herbs not that long ago. That's pretty pointless. I also made my pointless top 10 pointless top 10s, the second one.
Oh, yeah.
Because people were like, Crendor, you should make a pointless top 10 pointless top 10s. And I'm like, I've done that already. But you know what? I'll make another one because that was a while ago. And now there's just 2 of them.
Somebody was telling me that they were like, dude, Nixxiom, you should make a top 10 numbers between 1 and 10. And I was like, oh, yes. Number 4. Number 7. Like, Number 7, just, it's not my favorite.
I really don't like the way it looks.
I just feel like it's a number 4. Like the number 7 is a number 4 in this place. Like it really confusing. Number 1 is number 1. I really feel like number 1 belongs in the number 1 spot, guys. It was actually a Mood Collect that suggested that. That's right.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, do that as an April Fool's joke." Like I should.
That's a pretty good April Fool's joke.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah, I made. Oh yeah, that's right. I made a meaningful top 5 as an April Fool's joke instead of a pointless top 10 as a meaningful top 5.
Oh, Lord.
I forgot what I even did for it, but I remembered I did it.
You get to this point where you've made so many videos, you forget what you've made. It just all blends together. Like even like, dude, like that whole like 10 dungeons. I don't even know if I've done like a 10 dungeons video on my channel. 10 Nixxiom dungeons. Have I? My top 5 favorite dungeons in Legion. Okay, so no, I haven't. All right, cool. I guess I can do that.
Yeah.
At some point, I just don't feel like it right now. All right, number 1 is Skullomance, guys.
Well,
there you go.
Hold on, where's my... if I go to my thing, I want to see when I made my channel.
Oh no, you're
I made my channel January 23rd of 2009. So I'm closing in on 9 years here. Which is kind of insane. Like 9 years on YouTube. That's like...
Yeah, dude.
That's practically like, what, an eighth of a lot of people's lives on average.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sometimes, man, I look back at these videos, even like, oh my gosh, like you know, just 2 years, 3 years ago. I'm just like, man, like just time has flown by.
Mm-hmm.
Time has just flown by.
Shit's crazy, dude.
I still have a lot of ideas too. So a lot of ideas, things I want to do, and blah blah blah.
I think my favorite thing I still enjoy doing is just non-content. I think.
Oh, of course.
My is just, I don't know if I ever told you about. I'm sure I did, about like how I came up with non-content.
Mm-hmm.
It was just kind of like thinking one day, wouldn't people love to see just people they enjoy doing anything? And that's why I would look at a lot of these channels. They'd be like, your favorite YouTubers playing games in a highly competitive environment. And I was like, no, I don't care about that. Like, they play games anyway. I was like, I want to see them like eating cereal. Like, I want to see them like going camping. Like, I just want to see them doing like random shit. And that's when I was like, you know what? I'm going to do that. I'm going to like throw a water bottle down the stairs and film it at like Jesse Cox's house. I'm going to like, you know, go into the store and just be like acting like a survivalist and like oh, and here in the retail environment, you don't know what things are going to be on sale. And it's just...
I left a comment on that video.
Oh, did you?
I did. I was like, come survive in my Walmart, babe. It's funny.
Oh, yeah, you did.
It's funny because I think, let me go to your channel. If I'm not mistaken, you're like, I think your non-content videos are like your most viewed.
They're definitely some of my most viewed.
Yeah. Like, just...
Hello, everyone. How's it going?
Non-content review. Crendor reviews Dodger Coffee. My favorite non-content videos that you do are the ones with your cat, because somehow your cat just nails it.
Yeah.
Like
he's a perfect cat for like video non-content.
Non-cat tent. Cat smells a pumpkin. I haven't watched this one. It's like your cat will like paw the camera at the right time or make a noise at the right time, and then you'll do your whoa. Yeah, that thing. That thing.
Oh, yeah, I had cat reacts to classic WoW.
Oh yeah.
He didn't really care.
Oh. Cat weighs in on the upcoming Hearthstone nerfs.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. Yeah, it's one of those things where it's almost Tim and Eric kind of comedy in a way. That's how I view it. It's kind of like amateur Tim and Eric.
Your one video, unboxing Cupid Deadly Blizzard figures with cat, has almost 125,000 views.
I know.
Hey, why does your cat look so massive in the thumbnail?
I don't know. It's probably just perception.
Oh gosh, your cat looks as big as you are.
Yeah, he's getting kind of big.
Crendor is actually a midget in real life.
Yeah, there's what's my most popular one we got here? Oh my god, I got one with what is this? I don't even know some of these things I've made. Wait, TGS podcast highlight? I don't even know. Yeah.
Your most popular video?
My most popular video, like, ever?
Let's see what your most... How to win at League of Legends.
How to win at League of Legends.
Yeah.
I made it 6 years ago. Back when League of Legends was still kind of growing.
Yeah.
And so, it was a good time.
Matt Glassbones Greg, how long can he last? How the heck... What is
oh my god.
this?
Let me tell you. I need to tell you about this. Okay.
Tell me about that. How does this have so many views?
So, Glassbones Greg is just... Okay. I like sports and sports games, obviously. So I made a series where I took a guy in Madden and I gave him like the highest stats and everything, and then the lowest stats and injury and like stamina. And like, I was like, how long can he last? How long until he gets injured? And he lasted like 2 plays, and he like broke his like shattered his leg or something. And I was like, all right, well, and so I've done that every year. And for some reason, the YouTube algorithm changed like last year, and it started getting like referred to everybody. And I was like, why am I getting so many views recently? And I go and look, and I'm like, oh my god, Glassbones Greg got like 50,000 views today. And then people are on the video, and they're like, why is this in my suggested box? Why is this in the like, this is so dumb. And then everyone was like, yo, but like, make more of these. And so every year, I just like have made more, and now I keep making them. Like, yep. And it happened again like a few months ago, like randomly in September or October. It just like got suggested to everybody again, and I was like, I don't know what YouTube's algorithm is, and out of all the videos I've ever made, why it's suggesting Glassbones Greg, but it is. So I'm like, whatever, man.
Oh my gosh, that's hilarious.
I know. And I don't get it. I still don't know what I did.
I just like, it's just like the inner evil me. Like, I like the idea of this man who's super strong, but he's so like, he's like a piece of paper. Like,
yeah.
And you're just torturing him by sending him out on this field of all these like muscular hunk men to be ripped apart.
I even like gave him giant like pads and stuff to help protect him. If you look in the thumbnail, he's got giant shoulder pads. It's like pushing a really muscular man with polio into like a freaking like the Roman Colosseum to fight lions. It is.
Draw fan art of that, guys. There you go.
But it's
oh my gosh.
Yeah, I don't know. YouTube suggests it to people, and it's done it multiple times. I mean, cool.
So stupid.
Yeah, I'm like, it could have recommended some of my videos I like really put work into, but I guess
that'd be dumb.
Yeah, that'd be stupid.
What are my most viewed videos? I know my most viewed video is my first ever top 10. I know that.
How many has it got?
It's like 4 something million.
Oh wow.
4.2 million.
What's your next one?
10 secret locations in WoW with 2 million.
All those top 10s.
10 ways to suck at WoW. Then it's How to Death Knight. How to Death Knight. Really cool. Really cool. And then Join the Horde. Join the Alliance didn't get enough love. Join the Horde got a ton of love. What your World of Warcraft main says about you. I actually want to do another video like that. I've been thinking about it. Not like what your main says about you, but like maybe like what your spec says about you or something. Maybe not that because there's so many specs in the game, but I might do something like what your professions say about you in World of Warcraft.
Well, I'm kind of curious to like, what video did you make that kind of made your channel get going a bit? 'Cause for me, is the unreleased Cataclysm trailer. So when I put that out, it was like so many people searched for the Cataclysm trailer and they found that instead, and they're like, what the shit is this? And it was like a time where not many people were making videos either, so it's like I was up there in the rankings for a long time.
I would say the video that really got it going for me, in the beginning anyway, before I like really was like uploading videos seriously and yada yada yada. Like when I first started, it would be the Demon Hunter. The Demon Hunter. Wow, Machinima. A 14-minute long short Machinima movie.
Oh, whoa.
That video, it's a totally serious machinima, like, you know, demon hunter hunting these like demons in the woods and stuff. And that was a, oh my god, that was a huge project. I'm actually like kind of just trimming through the video like right now, remembering making all these shots. Good Lord, it took so long, especially the fight scenes.
Yeah,
It was definitely a love project, but that's where it kind of started. And then after that, I would say the other videos that really got it going were definitely top 10 idiots of World of Warcraft, my most viewed video. That video just blew up. I couldn't. That video went to 1 million views in like 2 weeks. It blew my mind. I was like, holy
oh my
shit.
god.
Like it was incredible.
Yeah, that's insane.
And then also how-to Death Knights, because that was the start of the how-to series that really started it as well.
Huh.
So it's been great. There's some other ones too. I mean, like the second Cataclysm, Day of the Cataclysm. I like how I actually talked to you about this a while back. I don't actually want to talk about that. We'll talk about that sometime.
All right.
That's a huge subject.
All right, that's fine.
But anyway. But
yeah, I think it's kind of funny when I look through some of mine too. Like my WoW class stereotypes one is my most viewed WoW video at 2.8 million, and yet I didn't think it was gonna even do that well. I was like, this isn't really funny. Like this is just stupid. Like, and I put it out, and now it's like the most popular one. But
yeah,
like,
of course.
I think my favorite one was actually the if fans ran World of Warcraft that I made. I thought, I don't know, I was like, what if just, like, everybody's like, I know how I'd fix WoW, and I was like, well, what would happen if fans just fixed WoW, and it's like a bunch of random shit thrown together.
Oh,
so
yeah, of course.
I really liked making that one.
Some of my... are there any videos that you made that, or other videos, I should say, that you did not think they were going to get any views aside from Glassbones Greg that just surprised you? Even like, I'm looking at some of my right now. How the heck does where is it? I just saw it. Let me scroll back down. How the heck does my video my Black Desert Online first impressions video have 322,000 views? Or if I was in charge of World of Warcraft by Nixxiom, almost 400,000. Like, how? Like,
yeah,
I don't understand.
Yeah, like, for example, my what happens during server maintenance has 1.2 million. Like, when I made that, I was like, that's okay. Like, I didn't think it was, 1.2 million good.
But yeah, worthy. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, even, like, some of these are just, like, Hearthstone. Like, my one attack minion deck has 716,000 views. Like, I didn't even know that got that many views. I thought it probably had, like, 50,000 or something.
Gosh.
Like, I don't, yeah, like, some of these, I don't even know. Like, Angry Chicken Druid deck has 638,000 views. Like, a lot of Hearthstone videos got really high up here. Yeah, let's see if there's any other ones.
The rest of my video's not loading? Huh.
I do need to make a new thing in a minute, because I made like all the expansions in a minute, and I made Vanilla WoW in a minute, so now I gotta do Legion in a minute. And I have a list of shit I put together. I just gotta actually sit down and like come up with ideas for like filming it and all that.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh my God! Here's like one of the first videos I ever made with Billy in it, which was World of Warcraft 101 WoW Machinima, 427,000 views.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's I was just like, "Hello, Billy," and he's like, "Hey." That's the first time I ever did that.
Hi, I'm Billy. It's me.
Oh my God! Then I made I Dislike Blood Elf rap, and it was just a rap about all the Blood Elf rap things, and I remember I angered that whole community. And they were just like,
that was good. I was there when that happened.
What's wrong with Blood Elf rap, bro? And I was like, nothing. I was just having some friendly goofs.
I was having some goops and gaffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't know. It's fun.
Is there any like content that you've never made on your YouTube channel that you've really wanted to make? Like maybe like making a dedicated like vlog series or I don't know, like anything.
Oh, there's still my big like project thing I wanted to make, like my Billy story. That's like the one big thing I still haven't made, and part of it's just like it's so hard to edit and like film all that and like get it going. And like I was gonna have my one friend edit it, and then he got really busy with real life, and it's like it's just like I don't know. It's just
I mean, like something that is like a completely different kind of content than you've ever done before.
like
Or maybe like
maybe
you've only done like maybe one video of that kind.
um
Like for me, I to give an example. So a few of my friends have been saying like, dude, you got to do this. Like you just got to do it. Like I do a lot of blacksmithing and woodworking and stuff, and they've been like, dude, like why don't you just do more vlogs of you like doing blacksmithing and woodworking, and like we do boxing and weapons training and everything, and you know, like they want to like go out and like shoot some guns and stuff. Like why don't you just make a vlog of us like fucking boxing and blacksmithing and just being men, you know? I'm just like, I don't know. Like, I'll think about it. so maybe one day. But go on.
I would say that a lot of the things I've wanted to do are what I'm now doing on my ASMR channel, honestly, because it's like I always wanted to do more like WoW ambient sounds. I always wanted to do more like talking about sports, but I just didn't know how to do it in a way that people that didn't care about sports would want to listen. And so I figured, like, hey, if I do it in like a relaxing way, maybe they won't care that I'm talking about sports, and then the people that do care can actually listen and be like, oh yeah, because I've always been really into sports, and so talking about it like some sort of sports radio show or something, and getting other people's opinions and stuff was always something I wanted to do. But I was like, I don't think many of the nerds here really care about the sports, the football, the hand egg,
the footballs,
the football.
I would like to maybe do like if I could, I would like to do maybe like a history channel at some point. I think that'd be kind of cool.
I know you're really into history.
Yeah, I'd like to do a history channel.
Noble, but with real life.
You mean Noble?
I call him Noble, and he said I was right, so I keep calling him Noble.
Well, he's wrong and you're wrong. Noble. I should know. Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I would like to do like maybe like some history related stuff. I think that would be fun. Like a dedicated vlog series would be cool, I think. Showing, you know, the people on YouTube a bit more of my life. Because I always felt like, I don't know, like, I always felt like when I first started on YouTube that I was like the most uninteresting person ever. And then I just started uploading like or I started streaming. And like, I would kind of let out a little bit of who I am behind the scenes in my stream, and then I made an Instagram, and that, you know, added more to it. I started like showing off like, oh yeah, like I've got like a ton of shields like hanging on my walls like in my living room, and yep, here's all like my training weapons, and here's my boxing gloves, and oh, here are all my musical instruments that I play, and I like this like the list went, oh, here's like an axe that I made like by blacksmithing, and everyone's like, God damn, like what don't you do, Nixxiom?
Yeah.
And I'm like, maybe I do have like some good material to make vlogs.
Yeah,
there's a lot of stuff I could do.
From all
camping
the stuff
out in the woods.
From like all the stuff you talk about with me, I think your life is pretty interesting overall. Like you just said, you got camping, you got like crazy like boxing shit you do, you play music, you like, I don't know. I think it's cool.
Yeah, I could never do like a Casey Neistat, like doing a vlog every day.
Yeah.
Like, good Lord. I don't have I wish I was born with the genetics to have a work ethic to make a video every single day.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll work on videos every single day, but I can't finish a video every single day. You know, but, well, it depends on the video, obviously. Like a simple discussion video is a different story.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I if I ever do like real life stuff, I like it to be dedicated to a point. Like, oh, you know, I'm going to teach you how to play a song on a tin whistle, or I'm going to show you how to make a hatchet, or excuse me, a tomahawk out of a wrench in a blacksmith forge. Like, here, let me show you. You know, like rather than just be like, oh, here I am, gonna make this tomahawk.
Yeah.
Like, and then because then everyone's like, oh, tutorial, tutorial.
Yeah.
I, I will say though, one thing in regards to crafting, I do wood carving, and somebody in my last Q&A was asking about. He asked me to do a wood carving tutorial on my channel, just explain how to do wood carving, and I was like, all right, I can do that. Be a fun video. I'll show like one of the wood carvings I'm working on, a really 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 big one, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
this is how I did it. And
Yeah, that's pretty
I'll
cool.
show people.
So I think wood carving's one of those things where I think it's pretty cool, but I don't think I've ever seen someone like wood carve from scratch even, or just like the start of a wood carving. Usually it's like the finished project.
Yeah, I have that one video on my channel. I think you've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah, so I have that one, and I'm working on another one slowly. I mean, I'm working on this really big wood carving project, and I've been working on it for months. And I actually got the rights to this music from a band to use in the video itself. I just have to keep getting more and more footage for it. So, yeah, but I'm working on it little by little. It's just a big thing. It's like I'm literally carving like an entire like log. To, it is a face carving, like a tree spirit. It's just a very big one. So
Dang.
I'm working on it. But that's something I'd like to do. So I think it's pretty cool that you're doing your sport podcasty sort of thing in the ASMR.
Yeah, it's one of those things where like I've started doing it, and it's like obviously it's not even making that much money, but it's like I don't really care. It's more like a hobby for me. It's like this is what I want to do. Like I want to make these things, and so I'm just making them.
Yeah, I mean, of course, you've reached a point, I would say, maybe on Twitch and YouTube, where you maybe are comfortable that you actually can just start maybe expressing yourself in ways that maybe aren't as beneficial financially.
Yeah, I'd say I definitely hit that point now.
Yeah,
and I think
you live with your girlfriend, right?
Yeah. And
Yeah,
so,
so you guys like back each other up, take care of each other. So
yeah, and so it is a very fortunate situation to be in, too, where you can even have this job, or I guess career, if you want to call it that, to where you can just kind of make what you want to do and just enjoy it. Because that's like what everybody always kind of strives for in life, is just trying to do what you enjoy. And it's like you see so many people that are like, oh man, I want it to be, I'm a lawyer, but like I really just want to, like, I don't know, bake cookies. And it's like they go their whole life, and then they like hit 50 and they're like, I'm gonna become a baker, and they're like, wow, I should have did this a long time ago. But it's a lot of people aren't in that situation either. Like it's a lot harder to get out of it. So I feel very fortunate that I even am in this situation.
Definitely, man. Definitely know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
The only thing for me, I think I mentioned it in I know I've probably mentioned it in one of your fishing with Crendor videos, or just a video that we've done together. At some point, I want to homestead. I want to start homesteading, and then I think that'll be really enjoyable. I'd really like to homestead, and then after that, I would, if I'm not with a lady friend at the time, or have kids at the time, I might go just maybe live out in the woods for a while, just on my own, and just kind of just see what I'm capable of, see who I am out there, put myself to the test, and
just
then
truly become a survivalist.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not really to like prove myself as a survivalist. It's more about, you see who you are when you're out there. You see what you're capable of. It's to say, like when we were at the beginning of the conversation, to use this terminology again, dare I say, it's a spiritual thing, almost. You know, so I think that would be very enjoyable, and then come back and just kind of rebuild. But we'll see. You know, we'll see where the wind takes me. See where the wind takes you.
Yeah.
Cool.
We will see.
I know at some point I'll probably I might end up experimenting a little bit again on my second YouTube channel. We will see. We will see. I've got maybe some video ideas I might do. So,
Wait, do
the
you have
only
a second
other
channel?
I do.
What is it?
Nixxiom Plays.
Oh, so it's like
it's where I was originally uploading all of my vlogs.
Oh, I see.
So like on my Nixxiom Plays channel, like there are like 15 vlogs from my life on there, as well as like my you know, Twitch views or my Twitch streams and a lot of other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So if you enjoy comfy Nixxiom in real life, by all means, go watch my comfy vlogs of me going to London and hanging out with Mookluck and stuff. So
I think that would be a good kind of working my way back here. A good thing for everybody in the comments to say is just like, what do you do, and what would you want to do? Like, what's your dream thing to do? Like, are you like, I'm a student and I want to become a professional athlete. I'm a doctor and I want to become a doctor.
Yeah, I'm a doctor and I want to be a doctor.
Like, yeah.
I don't think that made much sense, but okay.
Well, they are a doctor and they want to become a doctor, so they're happy. Like, I don't know.
Okay. You know, I'm a doctor. I'm just a simple doctor, but I always want to be a doctor. I just want to help people.
So yeah, let's say what you're doing and then what you want to do. I think that would be interesting to read through. So I always like when the comments are kind of interesting to read through. And yeah, we've been talking for about an hour and a half, so I think it's a pretty good wrap up time.
Okay,
so
yeah, we've kind of hit this, that, and everything.
Yeah. So why don't again? What's your channel? What's your main channel? Because we now know Nixxiom Plays is one of them. What's your?
No, it's just Nixxiom. Nixxiom. If you can remember Nixx, you will find me. Okay, I'm that really handsome guy. Okay,
So
you'll know me when you see me.
The powerful beard.
The powerful beard. That's it. Yep.
Well, per usual, I'll put your link in the description.
Fine.
Yeah.
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 Do it.
You know what? It kind of looks like they don't even look like flowers on the ground. They look like half-eaten like gourds or like orange avocados.
They just look like it just looks like little pieces of trash are around me, like little like crumbled up Doritos bags.
It does.
They're just like thrown around me, like yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for going camping with me.
Yeah, dude. All I need is my fedora.
Yeah. I would tip
Perfect.
my fedora to you right now, my lady.
I am an intellectual.
Before I visit our atheism and look at Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty. I'm gonna watch the Richard. I'm gonna read the God Delusion and watch some Sargon of Akkad.
Rick and
There
Morty.
you go.
All right.
Rick and Morty.
All right. We're
There
done.
you go.
Thank you for watching, listening, whatever you did.
Goodbye,
And
friends.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
See ya.
What?